Today's Quick Bite is going to focus on an issue that I encounter pretty much every day when playing with my iPhone, and that is finding a quick way to get to the top of your screen, for example, your email inbox or your messages inbox, without having to flick repeatedly to the left one message at a time just to climb back to the beginning of your mail inbox or messages inbox. Of course, we're familiar with our four-finger single tap, which if you place toward the top of your screen will take you directly to the top of that screen. But sometimes even this shortcut gesture doesn't get us to the top of our list of emails or messages. So in this Quick Bite, we'll show you a shortcut that will take you straight to the top of your emails or messages list, regardless of how far down the list you happen to be. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's flick to our Mail app. It's on our dock at the bottom of our screen.
Mail, Gmail, back button.
Now I'm flicking with one finger to the right just to get to the top of my email inbox list. Here's the first one, which is the most recent email.
Messages, unread. IBUG today, IBUG night at the virtual movies, 9:29 p.m.
I'm recording this Quick Bite on Tuesday, September 17th. This iBug email came in last night, which would have been Monday night, September 16th, just to give you a time frame. I'm pointing out the date of this email because it will be important to compare when we test our shortcut to climb back to the beginning of our email inbox. But first, we want to dive down into our list, and I'll accomplish this by using my three-finger swipe up to scroll down the list and go backwards in time. This will give us our starting position for reversing the process and moving back towards the most recent email on our list. So hold on, here we go.
Messages. Page 4 of 20, page 5 of, page 6 of 20, page 7 of 20, page 8 of 20, page 9 of 20.
What you heard was the sound of my three-finger swipe up gestures. Let's check the next email and the date.
IBUG today events for August 7/31/24.
We've gone back all the way to July 31st, almost 2 months backwards. Now let's get back to the top of our list and those most recent emails. We know that flicking left will take us quite a while because we've gone back in time quite a bit. So let me try my four-finger single tap toward the very top of the screen, and then we'll see where in our email list that lands us. Four-finger single tap toward the top of the screen.
Gmail, back button.
Now I'll flick to the right until we get to our inbox list, and we'll see what date the most recent email has.
Mailboxes, heading. Gmail, no unread messages. Pete Lane, re. If you think you are smarter than the previous generation, ellipsis. 50 years ago the owner's manual of a car showed you how to adjust the valves. Today it warns you not to drink the contents of the battery. 8/5/24.
Kind of a funny joke, but the date was August 5th, 24. So we are definitely not close to the top of our inbox and the email from iBug today from September 16th. So that four-finger gesture towards the top of the screen did not get us to where we wanted to be. This brings us to our shortcut for tonight. In order to get to the top of a list in a screen, all we need to do is place one finger in the status bar. Remember, the status bar is the strip that runs across the top of pretty much every screen on our iPhone. It contains the clock, our Wi-Fi data, cellular data, and our battery percentage. And I'll touch that status bar right now. One finger, lightly touch.
Cellular, 1 of 4 bars, signal strength, status.
By touching in that area, I've brought my voiceover focus to the status bar. Now I'll just perform a one-finger double tap and we'll see where I land down on the screen. Single finger double tap.
Cellular, page 1 of 22.
You heard voiceover say page 1 of 22. That's an indication that we have gone to the top of our inbox list, page 1 of 22 pages. Let's double check. I'll flick to the right to our first message in the list, and it should be the iBug Today email from September 16th. Flicking to the right.
Messages. IBUG today, IBUG night at the virtual movies, 9:29 p.m.
And there we go. We're back to the top of our list with our most recent email message. This shortcut gesture works in almost any app or on any screen where there's a list. It works in your Messages app to get back to the top of your Messages list or the top of an individual thread. It works in the WhatsApp app when you're way down into a chat and you want to get back to the top. It works in Facebook and other apps when you're in similar situations. Easy peasy. And now we'll take some questions.